this had first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Orlando Wizards and the San Francisco 49ers. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Carry for Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
We got three.
Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
3rd down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 14.
That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. A first down carry for Henry. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll run with Henry. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And an Orlando first down.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On second down, here's Henry. And look at this. For the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete.
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Wizards 7, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Hey, check. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 99. Check 99. Check 50. Smash. Go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Wizards 7, 49ers nothing.
Check back 21. You run. Hey, check back 21. Back 21. Check back 21. Wild Bill. Street.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And in Orlando, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
This is Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
Number 82. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Orlando.
On first down, it's Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down at the 30.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 27. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First down, Wizards.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
The pass.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Second and 6. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2nd and 13. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. On play action. action. They'll throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see him. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, smash.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll fire one deep for Westbrook. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. D.D. Westbrook, 66 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Jumper. Head to 60. Check Mike 21. I got one. Under 10.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. This is caught at the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. D.D. Westbrook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
First down, Orlando.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going deep here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one good for 37 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Orlando.
Quez Watkins. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Niners 28, Wizards 14. Michael Dixon.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Watch the whip. 19-18.
On the ground, Kamara. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Alvin Kamara, 36 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he's got room. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards, first down Niners.
19-yard line.
Now back to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. D.D. Westbrook there to make the grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
The kick in.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
The score, Niners 42, Wizards 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side, because you've got...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Derrick Henry.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
31's the mic. Danny. 31's the 19 light. Get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 31's the mic. He don't know no better.
Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Wizards.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. Now, I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 47. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Check 31, check 31.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. This is out quickly to the right. Room here to run. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And that one results in 35 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 25. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Niners 56.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
It's 2nd and inches at the 49ers' 42-yard line.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
And less than a yard.
Being chased out left. And it's complete. Henry. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. They go play action here on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Budda Baker with a pick, and he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And they don't get the reception. Incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check back 21. Big stop, D. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check. Rig alert, rig alert. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
They'll look to throw. They'll fire one deep for Westbrook. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. A big offensive explosion helped.